pussy nigga run up and I show you. Hey, bounce out with a third, bounce out with a stick. I'm the plug, call my phone.
Yo, what's up? Digital Dennis here, and in this tutorial I'd like to show everyone how you can actually install WAMP server, your local server, on your Microsoft 64-bit, whether it's Windows 7, 8 or 10. Alright, so there's a couple of things you need to know before installing a WAMP server, guys. The very first one is that you can't install it if you already have another local server on your computer, like Champ for instance, or whatever the case may be. And the second one is that if you already have WAMP installed, you need to uninstall WAMP. Whatever other version it is, you need to completely uninstall it. You need to search for all the files, and only then you can install and run WAMP or whatever WAMP you have right now. On the other hand, if you don't have WAMP at all, it's a good thing. You also need to have internet access, as you'll be downloading a lot of files to run along with WAMP in order for WAMP to work. So the very first thing you need to do is obviously download the application. So what you need to do is you need to go on to your Google search engine, and you should type in WAMP 64 download. And once you're on this page, the download should be on the third URL link, wampserver.com, and you just simply click on it, and you'll be immediately taken to this page over here. But don't mind all of this. This is just telling you all its functionalities, and that it comes as a package with Apache, PHP, and MySQL. Then you're going to click this yellow button over here, and don't worry about all of this. All you need to do is click download directly. And just by the way, you should also definitely download this over here, which is Visual, the Microsoft Visual Package 11 redistributional package, which is found here. So you can open new link and you can download it over here as well, which is its latest update. Redistributional for Visual Studio 2012 update. And then so you basically click download directly to install WAMP server. Then you're taken to another website called SourceForge. Don't worry about that. You'll be given a rundown timer to install the application. Just wait for it, give it a while to connect, and once it comes up, you're gonna get this box over here, and then you'll type save file. But I've already downloaded the entire application, so I'm not gonna do that with you guys. And once you're done doing that, you should now have it within a your downloads folder, and it should look something like this over here. So once you have the installation file, it should look like this, and it tells you 64-bit, and you just hit I accept an agreement. And this is the part where you cannot skip, guys, because WAMP will not work without these parts being resolved. Okay, so here you have again Visual C packages. Those are the same packages that I showed you guys over here. Redistributional for Visual Studio. Okay, so one thing that's very important, guys, if you have a 64-bit Windows version, you need to install all the 32-bit packages as well. So what I mean by that is if you just see x86, you also need to install that. So here's x86, x86. You need to install each and every one together along with the 64-bit version. And it even says here, it's written for you here. So that means that you need 2000 visual, you need the Visual Pack 2008, 2010, 2012, and 2013, 2015. Without any one of these, WAMP is not going to run. It's not going to work because these are runtime libraries and they ensure that they run and work. And then here you're going to install your path. So the preferable path is by your local drive directory because it holds all your system files. So this is where the optimal path to do it. I'm not going to do it because I've already done it. And once you finish with the installation, your desktop should have WAMP, the WAMP icon with the WAMP shortcut manager installed, and you should have the icon showing within your start menu. And once that is done, you're going to go to your computer, and it's pretty much all the same for all the other Windows versions 7, 8 and 10. And you're going to go to WAMP 64, you're going to go to www, and you're just going to hold that thought right over here. Not going to do anything. Now what you guys are actually going to do is you're going to double click this button here, and the moment you have that, this icon should show here. If this isn't green, just left click and hit on restart all services, and it should go from red to orange to green to show that all your local servers are running. And then you can hit localhost, which will take you to this page over here. If that doesn't work, you can type it out on your browser like so, localhost, and you can just press enter, and the moment you take in here, you take into this page over here. Okay, so there's just one thing you guys all need to know. Within the folder itself, the www in this whole folder's directory is actually the local host, and the local host, technically speaking, is actually 127.0.0.1, and that takes you back to your local host. This is just the numeral way of getting back in within your local server, which is basically your own computer's server. And then once you're here, within your www, you should have your folders written for you right over here. So what that means is that every time I create a folder, like in this case, you're going to create your first website called My First Site, right? That's your first website. And if you reload the page, it should be written My First Site. But if you click there, it won't work. It usually doesn't work. If you click within the, nothing shows. So what you need to do is you actually need to create it, and you need to type in the correct web URL link directory. You need to type in the proper directory that it leads down to. And basically what you need to do is create a text file to test your local server to see if it works. So you'll call it hello, and you make it a PHP file. If you do not see the file extension PHP or any file extensions for the text, because you're supposed to see it, and you go to organized folder and search options, go to view, and underneath view, untick hide extensions for known file types so that all file extensions are shown. And then what you're going to do is you're going to open with your notepad. This is for people that don't have Dreamweaver or any other third-party application, and you're going to type in a left bracket question mark PHP, and you're going to type in echo, and you're going to type in hello world, and this is basically what's known as a string. Okay guys, and then you're going to go to file, you're going to go to save, you're going to exit, and then you're going to go back one folder up. Then you're going to select My First Site, you're going to copy, you're going to go toward any one of the pages here that I have opened, you're going to add a /, and then you're going to paste. You're going to go back to your localhost directory. You're going to click within localhost. You're going to take your entire text that you made, and you're going to copy everything. You're going to go back to your website. You're going to add another /, and you're going to go paste and go instead. And what that basically did, just hold on, maybe we can fix this. Okay, My First Site, try this again. You should take everything from here, My First Site, paste and paste it in, and you press enter, and it should work. And there we have it, guys. Just make sure that the spelling is correct, otherwise it won't work. And yeah, if this is red, don't forget to try to restart all services again. Thank you for watching. Digital Dennis signing out. If you found the tutorial helpful, please like, subscribe, and comment. And yeah, man.
Like these hoes do. You think I'm pussy, nigga, run up and I show you. Hey, bounce out with a 30, bounce out with a stick. I'm the plug, call my phone.